Software size factors. There are some factors which affect the overall size of the software, and they are basically the development effort, development time, and the complexity of the software. So if you talk about the development effort, we can see that the more effort a person or a developer put upon a software, the more it is to be assumed that the software size will be larger. We can say that it will make or end up with a large size software. Development time means, let's suppose any software takes 2 to 3 days and another software take 2 to 3 months. So obviously the software which will take more time for the development will be having a large size. Complexity also affect the size factor, as the more complex the software will be, the more it will be of large size. Some size factor other than that are like total effort devoted to software, distribution of effort, project size categories, and how programmers spend their time. And as earlier I have told about this diagram, that how the effort towards the software is getting higher time to time, and this ultimately affect the cost of the software as well as the size of the software. And you can see that the more effort is devoted to software, and hence the size of the software will be higher. And another is the distribution of the effort, that how the programmer basically distributes its effort. And you can see analysis 16%, implementation 8%, testing 16%, okay, adapt 20%, 12%, and enhance 36%. So overall, we end up with the fact that the most of the time is for the maintenance. 40% of the time is used for the development, while as 60% is used for the maintenance. And here you can see that the project size categories, we have different categories for the project, like trivial, small, medium, large, very large, and extremely large. And we can see that trivial needs just one programmer, and the same small, and for the very large we need 100 to 1000 programmer, okay. And this is the duration of development, that's the total development time. It might take 1 to 4 weeks, while as if we talk about the large projects, they will take 2 to 3 years. And if we talk about the lines of code, so it requires 500 lines or less than that, and it requires the line within a range of 1000 to 2000. And for very large projects, they need nearly or approximately 1 million lines, whereas extremely large requires more than 1 million lines. And if you take the example, your trivial software is like just a time watch, okay, or time counter. And small projects include like any of the app which is basically responsible for taking any photos or editing any image, making the crop to the image, basic features. The medium file includes like the calculator in our mobile, and the other audio calling apps are, these are the medium level apps. And large are like Facebook is there, YouTube is there, and those are the large softwares. And very large are like the designing of the system softwares, operating systems, which takes years to make their updates. And extremely large projects are the projects which are basically built for the NASA and space agencies, like Perseverance is there. Okay, so software built for those projects are extremely large projects. And now the how programmers spend their time, basically for writing they usually spend 13%, and reading manuals 16%, okay, and 32%. So in this way programmer basically spend its time, and it depends upon the programmer if it will spend more time in the developing the codes and doing the code, more time in just reading the requirements. So it will be very better, because early error will be detected. So that was it. Thank you.